justifiably coming after my family on a regular basis. Partners who he's got no business looking at 145 or 125. And instead of just going up and signing the contract for all these years, he's been a keyboard warrior, the epitome of the mouthpiece who will not back it up. So when all's said and done, I'm not actually sure that this is going to happen until we get to fight night. But just to get this far, Mike, you're a fucking wizard, bro. Thank you. Love you.
Listen, man, this is you guys. I appreciate it. But, you know, a lot to unpack there. I have the title. Obviously, he said his face to see that the earth is actually round. To be honest with you guys, when John Silver slapped me with that ninja choke, I asked for projected piece. You said your piece. Anything to kind of rebuttal that?
As far as what he's saying, as far as I did, what you want, clearly talking. Well, now, if you like clarify, it feels great.
I'll pretty solid. Yeah, what do you think?
What
Yeah, you had a question.
Wait, okay. Let me just poll the audience real quick. I walk up to you, I grab my thumb across my throat, and I stare you down. What does that mean?
Excuse me?
Tyler, if I walked up to you and dragged my thumb across my throat,
You're that.
what am I saying? I'm saying I'm guilty there. Which I am now, finally. Black and white on paper.
I'm talking to you about you and that influences you your life. What? You're missing it up. You're like inventing a bunch of shit, which is great, cool, but it didn't happen.
Okay, so let's go with something more recent that you couldn't possibly have forgotten. How about one of my former training partners who you were trash talking, who literally just survived brain cancer? Called her a pussy in the comments. You remember that?
Oh, check.
Wow. Fucking bullshit continues. The dude came out defending her, but she's the one who had brain cancer.
So, okay, so for
How about, no, let's keep it real close to home, okay? How about talking about my sister deserving to bleed, you shit?
What's that? I think who's going to bleed?
My sister.
And what context?
Amari Hilton in the comments in my weigh-in video against Yoel Romero. You've been running your mouth back and forth with my nephew. His mother is my sister, jackass.
Okay.
That's what you said deserved to bleed when she mouthed off, when she talked back. That ring any bells?
No, I said that like you're like I think
you might. You got me creeped out.
you're like the guy that talking about.
That's cute. That's cute. Like, you have to on this one. Come out. Good job projecting, Junior. Tiger King dies very, very quickly.
One projecting.
His husband is not the only one getting buried and fed to kitties.
No, like did they want to get projected?
You must tell that's not even a Tiger King. Come on.
Wow. Oh, Tiger King. Oh, Tiger King. Oh, we laid the Tiger King down.
So, Tyler, let me ask you, it seems like, are you kind of stating that, like, kind of some of these online comments are more in jest and more having fun? Obviously, I'm not, Rusty's kind of gone into the severity of it, but it seems like you're very dismissive of the comments. I think this is kind of more to rough with them.
Yeah. I just seem like that guy that Yes. What I noticed is like general patterns. So what it is. Like if you want teams to invent all these things to make themselves angry and make themselves full of rage, but it's like, okay, cool. Like at the end of the day, the box is dead, but the professional thing, now it feels both professionally. Do what I do.
So safe to say that you don't shy away from the any comment. You take
Why?
you take
Why?
accountability.
Why? What do you mean accountability? We're not. Like, goal.
Accountability, like either
Yeah,
and you meant to be offensive. You get it? Okay. So either own it, you said it, you meant to be deliberately offensive to my family, and now you're willing to take the medicine. Not maybe I said something, maybe I did. Slow down.
Okay, bro. Cool. I'm giving you like leave. I'm giving you fine. You have your head. Yeah. You're many money.
How easy it's going to be to kill me, and this is what you come with?
You have your head. Yeah. You're many money.
How easy it's going to be to kill me, and this is what you come with?
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Before I let Tyler go, and then I'll talk to you a little bit more. Tyler, if you can fast forward a little bit more recent, a few months back, when I came down to the gym and kind of called you out. What was kind of your thought process in that situation? And what was kind of going through your head as you see Ross sitting in the weight room of your gym? That's the kind of crazy thing that doesn't happen sometimes.
My business, and I couldn't react where I wanted to. It's what it is. Again,
I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time, I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
You know, I'm kind of in the middle, so I'm going to say I appreciate you coming on.
All
Ready.
right, so here we go with round one as the words will finally give way to the action. This is the UFC Welterweight Championship, and this will be the champion's first title defense. So he rests. That's the biggest shot to fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no... It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Back to the feet now. Oh, big left. Man, not sure if it was a gentleman's agreement for no to go out there getting after it right out of the chute.
No feeling out process. These guys are here to end this fight quickly.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
Get right here.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Oh!
Fights are going on.
Brady gets tattooed with that hook. Beautifully timed and placed.
Oh, he lands another shot to the head.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. Back and forth we go.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Bermudez gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Nice straight right hand.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Brady's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got it moving very bad.
denied by the defense. Oh, how did he eat that uppercut? And now leather being thrown on both sides. 45 seconds remain in the round.
You can just repeat the same thing that I said, just to make your own point.
20 seconds to go in round one. Final seconds of the round. All right, trying to pass here. As Corbett Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, that is the end of the round. Brady's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
So when he throat slash, that was before.
That was in the pandemic.
You ready to fight?
That was 20.
Second round underway.
You'll have to tap on.
Oh, nice little one.
So, Terrence Jones Jackson, I fought when?
February 29th, 2020, right before COVID shut.
Yes. Lightfoot and I fought when?
You fought Lightfoot in 2022 in July.
Exactly.
Back to the feet.
I'd say put time on it together. 2020 was your first.
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off. All right, well, that blow is bussing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know,
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Big left hand lands upstairs. That'll do it.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Tyler had been like another guy in the New England team saying, yeah, we can drop you. And yeah, together, I'm new to this. He has some work in me, trying to get more experience. Second I lose to Josh Martin. He's in the comments trash talking
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Bermudez.
So the celebration is officially on after a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight. He will go out the same way he came in as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. He is your winner by knockout, and what a way to send a statement to the rest of the contenders in this division that it is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this 170-pound king.
And he's continued since then. Like, I'm in a whole new world. I got my own new pattern, and I've got, like, dude, I've got a whole big relationship. My girlfriend is a wonderful, supportive woman. And this man's in the comments with somebody he doesn't even know. He's in my messages running his fucking mouth about my woman. And now recently, he's talking about my sister deserves to catch a backhand or whatever the fuck. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's pretending to be ignorant. There's no way that somebody that has operated at the level as he has, he's been in college. He's been in and around this industry of MMA for 15 years. He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. He's playing the little troll, and I'm absolutely going to wipe the floor with him. And you know what? It's not going to be enough. He's still going to run his mouth after this. But the point is, he's never going to look the same again. He's never going to move the same again. I'm going to permanently make sure that this man has something different about his physical form by the time I'm done with him. He's going to remember that. No matter what he says, something about him is going to be wrong, and he's never going to recover. This is his last fight if I can make it possible. If not, I'm leaving a permanent mark on this fucking scumbag, because there are lines you don't cross. And when you cross them with me, I'm going to see something about it. Taking, I'm not about it the right way. There's a legal concept stated in real to physically fuck each other up. This is aggravated assault in public, and I'm engaging because you can't stop me. There's nothing stopping this now. So yeah, Mike, thanks.
I'm here
He's playing. I'm not.
I know. Trust me, I've talked to both you guys lengths about this fight, and even some people on my team, when I mentioned this fight, they're like, "That's kind of out of the left field. What's the history about that?" And I'm like, if you talk to Ross, at least then talking shit. That's what it is. We've had a great relationship over the years, and I've had a great relationship with Tyler. I'm not going to pretend that I don't. I've had a good relationship with both, and I said, just wait till we announce this fight. So this to my team, and then you'll understand. And I'm with you both. Like, you guys, we're in a beautiful sport where we do get to engage and there's so many things in the workplace where it's like you're in a suit and tie environment. You're like, if I could just punch this fucking guy at this negotiating table, I would. But guess what? We're in MMA. We get to do that. So I love that. We're gonna get to see conflict resolution between the two of you. Now, somebody has chance. I don't know. Probably not. But anyways, what is it? How is that? Nice as you that one goes. Eyes or something like that. I know what you mean. There is a comment there. Yeah.
Well, whoever the quote belongs to would obviously be rolling over my kitchen up, but you get it. I don't concern myself with that particular level of drinks. It has sullied my boots, and I'm going to scrape them.
So just to kind of pull this home, so the time frame, so about 2018 in February was when you fought in New York, and right before that there was talks of you guys cross training together. That didn't happen. You lose that fight. He's in your mind talking shit to you, so you're thinking this is going to lead to a fight. There's not a lot of heavyweights, so maybe he would just position himself to get a fight. So
obvious, right?
So then later in 2018, the opportunity to fight from the NEF, we had to fight from the Northern. So around end of 2018, you fought for the Jacobs. You wanted to be cruiserweight. That ended up being a cruiserweight fight because we couldn't get any heavyweight fight. Yeah. Nick Shelby fight. So 2008, so this has been going on a long time. And then fast forward to 2020, you fought June Jones. That's when the pro slashing, but in your mind, you're like, you could have fought me for a title, and you could have the pro slashing, then go 2 years later, it's like, going like, supposedly said something kind of banned. Oh, I screamed at him, and I'm assuming that Tyler's like offended that I screamed at him. And maybe, because whatever animosity I was playing was very, very focused. Especially because Tyler made a point.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage right now. He might be the front runner for the fighter of the year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper. Big right hand there.
I looked at that.
Oh, nice jab up top by Bermudez. And they
Anything
separate.
that
No
is
feeling out process tonight. These fighters are phenomenal.
Those guys came to fight in the moment. The referee said go.
Gets back to his feet. Solid kick by him there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Tags him with that uppercut. Now some up. Wow. Lands a hip toss now.
That was nice.
Yes, I was clapping for me.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Now they separate. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
There was a little bit of...
Muhammad's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tough. The hands are high. Good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
With conviction to the body.
Another big takedown.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission tip.
You know, it's all
Unbelievable. And back to his feet.
Oh! Oh, my God. He's hurt bad. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
any kind of myself, like, I can't even describe to you. Done my best to make sure that it goes out.
Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Bermudez.
All right, so there he is. He came in the hunted. He remains as such. Congrats to the still UFC welterweight champion. Big effort out of the incumbent here tonight.
He has so much pride in being the UFC champion, and you see it in the effort that he puts in retaining his title. One of the best welterweight champions in UFC history.
Bitches who love to run your mouth and not get in the jaw for it, because you know somebody like me will end up on the bar in this spot. It's a cute way to live. But it's a gift for you. And fortunately, there's enough brain damage at this point that I actually get like my own personal version of it. But seriously, too many invoke themes and feelings and circumstances of violence without fully understanding what it is. And this, in my own personal life, is a legitimate vision come to life. He has respect in ways that you're not supposed to. You don't talk about stuff. You don't present yourself as a threat towards another fighter's life, let alone the significant other. You know, there's a whole lot of playing and acting and talking together. That's all fine and good. But when you cross lines, it's like this. And finally, this crew decided to say yes. So for all of those reasons and more, for the love of God, let it be done. I don't care how sad it's after this, because after this, you're never going to be the same.
Well, it's been a pleasure. You know, and I'm excited for the next, 6 weeks to lead up to this. I know you have videos that he sent, you have videos that you sent. Sure.
Let's go.
Design where you could see it from a mile away.
Well, let's switch gears, John. On a happy note. It is now a ridiculous reviews your video on social media for the first quarter. 13.4 billion you walked into the page. 490,000 interactions, almost half a million
Burberry,
in your video. I
Chanel.
everybody was just, only you bowing as you walked into the page. Yeah, so we're going to talk about yes,
So many comments. So many comments. I had no idea how many people wanted me to give
there's so many comments. They're like, I want to hear this guy talk. They're like, you must smoke so much weed and drink so much. They're like,
Yeah.
both Rob. It's hilarious, the comments. But, you're a Q1 Instagram breakout star. And knowing you personally, when I start seeing the comments, it is funny because I know you personally, obviously, and it's just like, man, these people are so far gone who this guy is.
It's hilarious. I love it.
And then I gotta say, obviously, and keep on a positive note,